Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four are back on the big screen, and man, they are beyond super. Directed by Matt Shakman, the Fantastic Four First Steps reintroduces the world to the Fantastic Four. Led by Reed Richards, the team of Sue Storm, the Human Torch, and the Thing serve the people of Earth 828 as their protectors against otherworldly villains. However, when the mysterious Silver Surfer arrives to herald the arrival of the diabolical world eater Galactus, the four find themselves out of their depth, especially with the arrival of Reed and Sue's impending child. Banding together, the team must fight to find a way to save the world and, of course, their family. Following on the heels of the darker and grittier Thunderbolts, First Steps really is a marvel to behold. Visually, the film is simply stunning. Director Matt Shakman, who also gave us the retro style to WandaVision, fully leans into the 1960s pseudo-sci-fi vibe with adorable results. Quite frankly, this is a world we want to inhabit. Whether it's the awkwardly clunky Herbie or this sleek Fantasticar, everything about this film really does feel like it's been ripped from the comic books. With its soft tones and warm glows, this is the type of film that makes you want to stay for family dinner. And it's promptly at 6, and they're never late.
Earth's superstars, superheroes, are in for the battle of their lives.
But even with the visuals, the thing that really makes this work are its performances. I have a soft spot for the Jessica Alba, Ian Gruffhold films from the early aughts, but their relationships often felt clunky. In this one, there's a smoothness to these characters. Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby just feel like characters that are in love. You believe that this is a family that genuinely cares about one another. And because of that, there's a soul to this film that maybe we haven't seen before in the Fantastic Four on the big screen.
We will fight it together. As a family.
And it's those relationships that really provide the emotional core of a film like this. We know that there is a potential world-ending threat looming in Galactus, but what really makes the film interesting is the difference in styles and tension between Reed and Sue.
Are we safe? I don't know.
One could compare Reed to Tony Stark, who wanted to create a suit of armor to protect the world, but the difference here is subtle in that Reed wants to do it for his child. And this is where the film actually begins to ask its central question of what is it worth to save the world? I don't want to get too much into it, and I don't want to give anything away, but there are very real stakes for the Fantasta family, if you will, and Reed and Sue really need to make some tough decisions.
Has to be us.
In some ways, it's interesting that First Steps has been released so hot on the heels of WB's recent mega hit Superman. There's actually a lot of similarities between the two films. They're both brightly colored and bombastic pieces. They both drop you into the middle of a world and expect you to catch up. And quite frankly, as much as I liked Superman, I do think Fantastic Four does a better job of reintroducing these characters. But most importantly, both of them are very hope-filled pieces. These are films that actually want audiences to believe that there is such a thing as good again. And that's something I think we could all use right now.
How's your day going?
Admittedly, these sorts of ideas are not particularly new for Marvel. How many times have we seen a character have to wrestle with what sort of sacrifices have to be made in order to save the world? But the joy here is in the execution. Fantastic Four delivers in every single way. And with charismatic delight, Marvel's first family truly is back, and the MCU might be taking its first steps towards something great. The Fantastic Four First Steps is available exclusively in theaters on Friday, July 24th, 2025.